Just look at them. Just look at them. Fine. Torque is okay. No problem at all. And talking about the instrument cluster, it is the most interesting feature in this bike. Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Production Manager. You're watching Automania. Today I'm back at Dutta Private Limited Durgapur to review the brand new offering from Hero Motocorp. Yes, that's the Glamour XTec 125. So let's get started with the cinematic first. Hero Motocorp, which was formerly known as the Hero Honda, that had a bike which was called the Glamour 125, and that bike was so successful, guys, in India. We all remember that. And there was a variant which came on later on, which was the Glamour A5 version. Yes, guys, that was the only bike in that segment and in that era to have a fuel injection in commuter class. Well, that changed the entire look of the Hero Motocorp company. So I would say that the development of the FI technology started in Hero way back, some 10-12 years back, and that is the result of what we are having now. All these days, Hero engineers have been working tirelessly to make the best product, the best technology in the engine, and that shows in the way this bike rides. So first, let me start with the way this bike looks. In terms of the look, this Glamour XTec packs in full LED cluster up front, and even the tail lamps are LED, which look absolutely gorgeous, guys. Let me tell you, it looks beautiful. But when it comes to indicators, those are plain halogen. I would be much happier if Hero would have provided us LED indicators. That would have been a perfect complete package. Overall, I think I'd be nitpicking if I say that why didn't Hero provide the LED indicators. This is still a very good looking bike. Tank is chiseled, the graphics looks good, the glamour badging is 3D. Overall, it's a perfectly well put together bike and well designed by Hero Motocorp. Talking about the colors, the Glamour XTec is offered in two color options: the glossy black with white highlights and matte axis grey with blue highlights. The black color lends it a bold look, while the grey paint scheme gives it a much more commuter kind of stance. The motorcycle gets the tank fairing graphics across the body, chunky 10-liter fuel tank, which is very good considering it's giving a mileage of around 50 kilometers to a liter. This is a very sporty commuter motorcycle which is powered by the same 124.7 single-cylinder air-cooled engine that delivers a power of around 10.7 bhp at 7,500 rpm and 10.6 Nm of max torque at 6,000 rpm. All the power and torque is taken to the wheels via 5-speed transmission. This engine is further assisted by i3S technology, which is an ideal start-stop system patented by Hero Motocorp, and well, it works perfectly, guys. And talking about the instrument cluster, it is the most interesting feature in this bike. Well, you can get the call, SMS alert, turn-by-turn navigation, the gear position indicator, real-time mileage indicator, and it also has an eco mode. You can also see the time, there is the date, trip meter, odometer, RPM meter, and it is 100% digital. Well, what more do you want? It's the most interesting feature in this bike. Well, I wish I could have fitted this in my bike if it was possible. A great job done by Hero Motocorp in this segment. Well, the features it packs on, it's amazing. There's also a USB charger over there. You can charge your phone while you're out on a road trip. Well, your mobile won't ever run out of juice in future, for sure. Along with the Bluetooth navigation and this Bluetooth feature, it has this i3s technology which is patented by Hero, as I already said before. Well, there's another interesting feature which is side stand cutoff system. When suppose you're riding a bike and the stand was on, the bike won't start. That is a very helpful safety feature. There's also an angle sensor. Well, that means when the bike tips off, the bike will cut off automatically. Well, these are a very good add-on for the bike of this category. Talking of the wheels, the front wheels are 80 section tires and the rear tire is 100 section 1, wrapped around in a beautifully black alloy wheel. If you talk about braking, it employs 240mm disc at the front and a 130mm drum at the rear for the disc variant, while it uses a 130mm drum on both ends if it's a drum variant. The suspension duty on the Glamour XTec is handled by telescopic front forks, while the rear suspension is a 5-step adjustable hydraulic dual shock absorber. Coming to the seat height, it is 798mm, which is quite comfortable enough, and the weight of the bike is feather light, guys. It is 128 kgs. What more do you want? It's light, the power is good, the engine feels good, it looks good. Hello guys, we are out with the ride review. So let's see what this bike has on offer. Immediately when I'm riding, I can see so much information in front of me, like so much in 125cc category. I don't think any bike can come close in terms of features this bike offers. I can see average fuel consumption, the date, the time, Bluetooth connectivity. Yes, you have a Bluetooth connectivity as well. You can download the app for Hero official app and then connect your bike to this, then connect your phone to the bike and you can get all the relevant information on turn-by-turn navigation. And there is an interesting feature right now. There is an eco mode and it will show you exactly what gear you are in, what gear you should be in actually. So that's a very important feature. So this is there. And well, because the speedometer is not connected in this bike, so the gear position is not showing right now, but it does show the gear position indicator as well. And well, quite a lot of information I guess, and it's quite interesting. Then comes the i3s technology, which is patented by Hero Motocorp. Yes, the bike stopped. Now what, for starting the bike, just press the clutch, the bike got started. So that's as simple as that. So in traffic light, what happens, you go there, pull out in a traffic, the bike will cut itself off automatically, saving you fuel, and the moment you put the clutch, the bike will start automatically. No need to start the bike through kick or self start. It's quite easy, isn't it? So this was a technology which is patented by Hero Motocorp. Nowadays the Hero bikes are quite advanced, guys, actually very advanced. I quite like it. The speedometer reminds me of that of the X-Pulse, the shape, but the feature is totally different. The feature is feature loaded bike. Actually they call it IBS, I guess, integrated braking system. The brakes are integrated braking system by Hero. That means if you press one brake, the other brake gets applied automatically. It's a quite interesting feature, guys. Then there is the LED headlamps, which look absolutely beautiful. The onboard diagnostic light, which is the OBD light, which is very important. The dash looks clean and it feels refined. I'm going at 7,000 RPM and there is no question of any vibration. Well, these bikes are not meant to be this bike is not meant for doing high speed runs and all. This is a commuter and we should test the bike as a commuter and see how this bike performs as a commuter. So if you are in highway with this bike, I don't think you'll cross 4,000 or 5,000 mark ever. Just look at them. Just look at them. Seriously, dude. So moving forward with the review, suspension is quite soft, no problem as such. Even the front is giving me a very good feeling. It's quite nippy. It's quite nippy. It's quite light also. It's bike light. The vehicle is quite light, and but this is one of the first bike in India to get a fuel injection some 10 years ago. When Glamour was launched, it came up with RTMI, real-time mileage indicator. That was the first in any bike in Indian motorbike. So that came with RTMI. That is to give mileage, real-time mileage indicator, which is to give. And the next was the FI, the fuel injection, which came with this bike, that bike back 10 years ago in the Hero, and that was Hero Honda Glamour. It was Hero Honda back then. So that FI system which that bike used was an open loop system that didn't have any lambda sensor in the exhaust system to get feedback of the amount of oxygen flow in the exhaust and then calibrate according to that. That was an open system, open loop system, which had quite a bit of flaw, but that was the initial stages of development, and that was a great job done by Hero MotoCorp, looking at the likes of other bikes in that time. There were no bikes that offered fuel injection in this category. None, zero. So I would say Hero was always in the game, top of the game when it came to R&D, research and development work. Not today, but for last 10-15 years they have been looking to the future, and they have done it really well. The good job done by Hero. And what I feel is the investment which Hero did some 10 years back in the fuel injection department, that is coming on handy right now, because the experience the engineers had developing those bikes that time, that experience is being used now to develop these FI bikes, which are so smooth and refined. So it is not any fruit that ripened in one day or one night. It's a fruit which Hero MotoCorp is enjoying, and they started giving love and care to the tree some 10 years back. So amazing job done by Hero MotoCorp. Even my GT650 doesn't have so many features. It doesn't even come close in terms of the speedometer console that my GT offers. My GT offering is very basic. That is 650cc bike that costs around 3.5 to 4 lakhs, and this is such a good commuter with a basic pricing with so many features. Great job by Hero MotoCorp. A big thumbs up from Automania. So let's push the bike. Fine. Torque is okay. No problem at all. Wow, nice braking. The bite was really nice. Yes. Nice, but let's check the torque. I'm in second gear right now. Perfect. Much better than the likes of other bikes in this category. So let me know in the comment section down below, how did you like the review of the brand new offering from Hero? That's the Glamour XT 125. Well, let's talk about pricing. पैसे कितने लोगे भैया? Well, this bike is offered at a very attractive pricing. Guys, base model, which is the drum variant, is offered at the price of 78,900 rupees ex-showroom. And if you are opting for the disc variant, it will cost you around 83,000 ex-showroom. Well, with that pricing, Hero has a winner on hand. Well, it's time to hear how this bike sounds. A soft and a meaty bassy feeling. Let's go high up the revs. Well, it sounds really nice, bassy and purposeful. And if I talk about the competitors this bike will be going against, it is all in 125cc category, starting with the NS 125, the offering from Honda, which is the SB 125, and the Pulsar 125, its own sibling, the Super Splendor 125. So there are endless options in this department. It's very interesting to see how this bike performs against the likes of those bikes. But with the additional features this bike packs on, I think Glamour XTec will do real good in the market. he is Abhishek Dan, the first buyer of the Glamour XTec 125 in the city. So I wish him all the happy kilometers, and may this bike give you all the good memories on the road, and may your all dreams come true. Wish you all the best from Automania, and I thank the manager of the showroom, Mr. Anup sir. I thank everybody. I thank Dutta Automobiles for giving me the opportunity to review the brand new offering from them, and thank you sir. It was very nice working with you. Thank you. Guys, finally it's time to wrap up the video. Let me know in the comment section down below how did you find the review of the Glamour XTec 125, and I'm there to answer any kind of queries, any kind of questions. And if you're interested to get this bike or any kind of Hero offering, feel free to contact Dutta Automobiles Private Limited, Durgapur. If you are staying in Durgapur region, they offer some great bikes at a great pricing. So as I always say, wear your helmet when you're riding, wear your seatbelts while driving, and never drink and drive. This is Prashant Banerjee. You are watching Automania, signing off. Ta-da!